Well, welcome Earth signs and thank you for being here today. This is your weekend love message on your twin flame journeys for weekend commencing Friday the 25th of June through to Sunday the 27th of June 2021. On the left hand side will be your crowning messages and your main love message cards, and on the right will be your crowning wisdom message cards. So let's go ahead and see what your crowning messages is looking like this weekend. Okay, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Taurus, thank you. So the first card out is third party. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning message to the question, how does the twin flames of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journeys for, did something switch over? No. For weekends commencing Friday the 25th of June to Sunday. Oh, that did flip over. Wow, victim. Okay. Earth signs, what's going on with you this weekend? Okay. Right, let's have a look at your crowning wisdom messages. So let's pop these back up here. All right, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your crowning wisdom messages to the question, how does these twin flames of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journeys, weekends commencing Friday the 25th of June through to Sunday the 27th of June 2021. What is their current energy spiritually? Whoops, thank you. First card out on the floor is 1818. Focus on what you want rather than what you fear. A balanced mind is required at this time. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, thank you. And we have 911. Union is in the air, but are you ready? Take care of any unfinished business now. Okay, so earth signs, we are now going to go ahead and take a deeper look at your crowning messages. Okay, so earth signs, for your first crowning message, we have third party and we have victim. So I feel as if earth signs, I feel as though this weekend, what I'm picking up is that there is some sort of third party energy that is around this connection that is making either yourself or your divine counterpart, your twin flame, feeling a little bit bound, a little bit of a victim. I'm not picking up though that it is a third person, like a third party that's a person. I am picking up that this third party is to do with fear or perhaps not communicating, okay? Lips are sealed here. And I feel as though this person, do you know, I'm picking it up that it's your person, but it could be you, it could be either one of you, okay? It is a twin flame reading, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest, and just remember that the roles can switch. I feel as though this person may feel a little bit angry, that they're bound by not being able to speak, or by bound by fear, anxiety, doubt, okay? And I feel as if they may be in a bit of a victim mentality, or it could be you, but I feel as if this third party is definitely to do with fear of not speaking or not communicating, and actually feeling quite upset or angry, okay? Having that victim mentality. For your crowning wisdom messages, we have 1818, focus on what you want rather than what you fear. So I feel as if earth signs, you're being guided with your wisdom here, that if you're the person that's feeling a little bit in this victim mentality, I feel as if you're being guided to focus on what you want. There's action that needs to be taken. And I feel as though you have the power within you to break out of that victim mentality, because I feel as though it is something, perhaps maybe some shadow work that you may need to do with yourself around speaking your truth, speaking how you feel. Whatever has got you bound up, I feel as if the advice is that rather than focusing on the fear of this connection, which I feel is that third party energy, I feel that you're being guided to take action and go for what you really, really want, okay? By doing that, I feel as if it's going to balance your mind. And with 9/11 coming in here, I feel as though it almost feels a little bit like, it almost feels like a bit of an alert. It says, I feel as if the card says union is in the air, but are you ready? Take care of any unfinished business. So it could be that the unfinished business could perhaps be some shadow work, some dark night of the soul that needs to be worked through, because whatever it is that third party energy, and you may be feeling really bound by it. So if you have experienced any kind of heartache or loss, or maybe even a false twin flame along your journey, I feel as though it may have really hurt, scarred, deep heartbreak. And I feel as if you're being guided that the union of your true twin flame is upon you. And therefore, the focus really is on what you want. And if you want to meet your twin flame, or you want to come into union, I feel as if you need to focus on the positives, okay, raising your vibration. And the unfinished business, I feel as though it's to deal with yourself. Is there stuff within you that you need to deal with? It could mean that you or your twin flame may be involved in a karmic partnership. Maybe that needs to close out. Also, it could represent that you may have some unfinished business in terms of not speaking your truth, okay? Not expressing how you feel, hence why action needs to be taken. Interesting messages for you, earth signs. Let's go ahead now and have a look at your individual cards before we break through each individual reading. So earth signs, if these messages are resonating for you already, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. It just helps to push the video out to other earth signs. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and feel free to do so. Existing subscribers, thank you and for your support, and thank you for being here. Let's get into your main love messages. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards them in love on their twin flame journeys? Weekends commencing Friday the 25th of June through to Sunday the 27th of June 2021. What is their current energy spiritually, emotionally, mentally and physically towards Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn that I'm allowed to see for their highest good and for the greater good of all? As above, so below and all around me. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to focus our energy, first of all, on Taurus, please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, can you tell me, how does the twin... Thank you. So we have purge. What did I say? Some sort of shadow work definitely being required for your person, Taurus. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, can you tell me? Thank you. And we have, look at that, unawakened, balancing the scales. Okay. And for our beautiful Virgos, please, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, thank you. We have winter. Okay. Okay, that's too many that's come out. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Virgo, thank you. We have self-worth. Thank you. Okay, evidently a bonus card for you, Virgos. Awakening and contemplation. Okay, can we see those cards? Okay. Let's just tip this down just a tad. There we go. Okay. And now for our beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, please. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, can you tell me, how does the twin flames of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel towards, thank you. And we have ascending. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, thank you. We have family. Do you know, it's really interesting, Capricorn, I done the inspirational message today, which is posted on my Instagram, and those that are following, I'm also on TikTok now, but Ascension came up for today's inspirational message, which is interesting. They're just saying to me to call that out for you. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please, can you tell me? Woo, thank you. And we have vibrations. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So earth signs, if you do want to just go straight to your particular zodiac sign, all the links are down below. But for now, we're just going to start with the beautiful, beautiful Tauruses. Okay, Tauruses. Okay, so whoever you are connecting with, we're going to have the divine masculine energy in the connection on this side, and we're going to have the divine feminine energy on the right hand side. Now, just remember, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us. So whoever in the connection holds the strongest divine masculine energy, and whoever holds the strongest divine feminine energy in the connection is represented here. Okay, so divine masculine and divine feminine. So I feel as though whoever you are connecting with as your twin flame, I feel as though there is some purging. And I feel what is really interesting is that we've got the yellow that's representing the solar plexus, and we've got the blue that's representing the throat chakra. So if you didn't forward the intro to the crowning messages, you would have picked up or heard that I said it almost, what I was picking up from the crowning messages is that somebody may not be speaking how they feel, and it feels as if someone needs to take action to speak how they feel. Okay, and that may be due to fear, anxiety, you know, maybe feeling unworthy in some shape, form or another. And that is that third party energy, and that is what they're bound to, and that is your person, and that is what is required, some dark night of the soul, and some shadow work. They are definitely unawakened to this connection, and I feel as if you may be unawakened, okay, to the fact that they have got to do some purging, Tauruses, because I feel that you, I'm classifying you as the strongest divine feminine, or I mean, you could be on this side as well, Taurus, but I feel as if the divine feminine energy in this connection is walking away because they are unawakened as to why this person isn't taking action towards them, okay, speaking their truth. And I almost feel as if the divine feminine energy here is walking away to balance out their life. It almost feels as if it's like they don't want to waste any more of their time, because I feel as if with that sword coming down here, they perhaps may have spoken their truth. Okay, for your main cards, Taurus, we've got here the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So I feel as though, Tauruses, I feel as though you are coming up on the divine feminine side. So whether you are male or female, I feel as if the divine feminine energy within you is the strongest in this connection. I feel as though you perhaps see the connection as really abundant. You may be connecting with nature, Mother Earth. You may also feel as though the connection is quite prosperous. It has all the right ingredients to grow, to blossom, okay? But I feel as though whoever you are connecting to may feel a sense of lack or unworthiness, definitely not speaking their truth to you. You may have spoken your truth, okay? But I feel as if they are unawakened to what is blocking this part of your journey, is that they need to take the action to do some shadow work, to do that soul searching, and then be able to come out the other end and be able to speak their truth. Right now, they are bound by their own fears, and that's what they haven't awoken to. And I feel as if for you, Tauruses, coming in on the divine feminine energy side, I feel as though you may have spoken your truth of what you wanted with this person, okay? And I feel as if you're turning your back because you wanted to keep your own balance, but you're unawoken to what they've got to go through. And that's why I feel as if you focus on what you want rather than what you fear, that's where the union's going to come into fruition. You may need to separate for a while, Tauruses. Not saying that you don't need to do that. I mean, you've got to do what you've got to balance for yourself. But I almost feel as if don't cut off this person. Because your energy may be needed to support them, okay, in some shape, form or another. But also it's really important to make sure that you don't model coddle them, because they've got to go through this journey themselves. Let's have a look at your clarifiers. My angels and spirit, thank you. So I feel as though this person with this Page of Wands, I feel as if they're going to be giving messages to you to let you know that they want a new start, and because they see you walking away, with that Queen of Wands. So I feel as if where you may have been very much action orientated to create something with this person, but because they didn't speak, I think they see you as walking away, all right? But I feel as if they want to let you know that they want they want a new start. And I feel as if that message, the Ace of Pentacles, they want a new start. They may not be awoken to the fact that they have work to do, but I feel as if they do recognize that a relationship with you is most definitely solid, okay? It's going to be abundant, prosperous, and we can see the coins here in your card. On your side, I feel as if you have walked away from the connection to focus on work, focus and balancing yourself, putting in the work around yourself. And with the Moon card, I feel as though Tauruses, there may have been a bit of fear that this person may not wake up. There may be fear that what is in the darkness isn't coming into the light, okay? And I feel for you, what is what you're not seeing perhaps is the fact that they've got a lot of work to do. But also I feel that you may feel a little bit fearful that if you don't walk away now, you could get pulled into this kind of energy that's going on with your person. You could be dealing with Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart as well. Let's continue. Just one more, please. My angel, thank you. Yeah, look at that. The 8 of Cups in reverse. I feel it as if you didn't want to walk away, okay? But you know that you have to, because there may be fear that you don't want to be pulled into any kind of negativity, because this person has got a lot of negativity around them with that third party energy. Whatever's triggering it, I feel as if you are astute enough to know that you can't be around that, okay? So let's have a look and see what you'd both like to say to each other on a soul level. Thank you. So on the divine masculine side, Tauruses, we've got I am so attracted to you. That may be also one of the third parties. This person may be still operating from a place of that lust. But I feel as if they do want to say that, you know, it's not as if they're not attracted to you. They haven't woken up to the connection. And I feel as if they haven't realised that they've got some work to do around their shadow self. You could be dealing with a player or playgirl, somebody that is used to just, a bit of a player, really. And that could also be what is binding them at the minute. And on your side, Tauruses, we have I know what I crossed the line with you. I know that I crossed the line with you. So I feel as if Taurus, those that I'm reading for with the divine feminine energy predominantly in your energy space, Taurus, I feel as though you may have said something that was cutting, okay? We see with the sword facing down, with the balancing of the scales, that you may have said something and it may not be open for discussion. You may have said to this person, you know, basically you need to kind of fix up, really. Are we in it or are we not? What are we doing? But I feel as if what you're not realizing is that actually this person has got some deep-seated stuff that they need to deal with. Okay, let's have a look and see what the advice for the divine masculine energy. My angels and spirit guides. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we've got 2 cards out. So we've got live in joy and love, even among the troubled and those who hate. Wow. Hate never yet dispelled hate. Only love dispels hate. Love brings ultimate victory. That's really interesting. Those 2 cards both came out around hate. And I feel as though if this person is a player, Tauruses, whether it's you or the person that you're connecting with, because you could be connecting with either the divine masculine energy or the divine feminine energy here. I feel as though what would have triggered that is that there is some deep-seated heartbreak energy, letdown, disappointment, to the point that they, you know, almost hate love or the perhaps what it's tied to, what it brings, they may feel it very constricting. And if they are a player, then that makes absolute sense. But I feel as if it was triggered by them perhaps have given love a long time ago, quite strongly, and got their heart really, really broken. Okay, and it almost feels as if they've forgotten how to love deeply, innocently, purely, to give love and receive love. And it may come out as physical intimacy. It's like that's all that they can give at that time, at this time. Okay, and you may have said to them, Tauruses, if you are resonating with the divine feminine energy. If you're not, I feel as if the divine feminine energy in this connection certainly pointed that out in no uncertain terms, okay? And I feel as if the advice is that actually that's where the purging needs to be worked through for the divine masculine, in terms of understanding that what perhaps maybe happened in the past is something that needs to be healed and worked through, in order to give this chance with the divine feminine that they are connecting with. And let's see what messages we have for the divine feminine in this connection. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice for the divine feminine in the connection of Taurus, Sun, Moon? Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. And 2 cards came out for the divine feminine. All right. So Taurus, the divine feminine energy, it says here, let's look within for a place of rest. Your temple is the heart. Your divine nature is the beauty of all beauty. So I feel as if whoever is the divine feminine in this energy, they certainly know their worth, okay? With the divine nature is the beauty of all beauty. And we talk about nature in your card. So Taurus, I strongly feel as if this is your energy on the right-hand side. But also with this top message, let's look within for a place of rest, your temple of the heart. That is why I feel the divine feminine in this connection is walking away to balance out. They know their worth. They know that their heart is really important. And if that goes a little bit out of whack, then they're not going to be any good for anybody. So do you remember what I was saying at the beginning, Taurus? If it is you that's resonating on the right hand side as the divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female, if you've got the predominant divine feminine energy in this connection, I feel as if you know your worth, okay? You know your worth. You know that you've said your piece. Perhaps if this person has been more on the physical side of things and not really opening up their heart, your heart needs that. Okay, your heart needs that intimacy, that love, that connection. And if you're not getting it, you may have said something that you perhaps regret. But rather than pondering it, I feel as if you're working a way to balance out your heart, to balance out fear perhaps, okay? But you know that you are a divine being. You know that. Okay, and I feel as if you know that you have connected with your divine counterpart, but I feel what you're unawakened to is the depth of the purging that they've got to go through. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you, Taurus. Interesting message for you. If it does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's move on to our beautiful Virgos. Okay, so Virgos, for you, we have the Winter card. We have self-worth. Winter and self-worth. We have awakening. And we have the bonus card, a bonus card for you for contemplation. I feel as though what I am picking up, Virgos, so divine masculine is going to be on the left and the divine feminine energy is going to be on the right. So whatever resonates for you, Virgo. I feel as though the divine energy, the divine masculine energy on the left-hand side, I feel as though they started to wake up to this connection around the winter months, okay? And for me in the UK, I would associate that as January 2020 into January and February 2021. I feel as if what triggered them, Virgos, and I feel that this is your energy, whether you're male or female. I feel as if you walked away. You walked away, or you're in separation with this person, whoever your divine counterpart is, whatever side you see yourself fitting. And I feel as if it's because you walked away, perhaps because you felt that the connection was, I'm almost picking up a little bit toxic, a little bit like this person may not have spoken how they felt. You may have felt bound, almost putting in all the work. Yeah, of course. Virgo, thank you. They're saying to me to look at your card. So Virgo, it says here the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstakingly ear. Yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up. It feels as if you put a lot of work into this connection, Virgo. All right. Whether you are the divine masculine or the divine feminine, I feel as though a lot of work you put into this connection. You may have felt bound by it. You may have felt that you were silent. You couldn't speak about some sort of negative or low vibrational energy that was around your divine counterpart. Okay, and for this reading, that is their divine masculine energy that's coming through, whether they're male or female. And I feel as though you chose your self-worth. Okay, you chose to break free out of feeling like a victim. And I feel as though that may have happened in the winter months, and it almost feels as if simultaneously, as you walked away, recognizing your self-worth, okay, and what I am picking up is that this is what your divine counterpart encountered you at this point in this lifetime on this earth, was to teach you to know your self-worth. So whatever was that low vibrational energy around this connection, I feel as though it was around the divine masculine energy in this connection. And it all kind of came to the surface around the winter months of December 2020 into January and February 2021. And it triggered you, Virgo, whether you are male or female, to break out of a victim mentality because you knew your self-worth, or the journey with this person triggered you to understand your self-worth. The energy around you, I feel, was very, very dutiful, very humble. It didn't discriminate. It was very diligent, and it was something that you put a lot of work in. You planted the seeds, you nurtured it, you grew it. And I feel as if you still didn't get the return on your investment and you walked away because you knew your self-worth, or by that point of the winter months, you understood your self-worth. I feel as though this weekend, and this is by no means everything that's going to happen this weekend, I feel as though this is a story unfolding for you, Virgos, because I feel as though when you walked away, it awoken your person, okay? So I feel that the divine masculine in your energy has woken up, whether you are male or female. I feel as if they've woken up to the divine feminine's energy, and that is why they are strongly in the divine feminine energy and contemplating. Okay, so we have male figures here, so I feel as though it is the male counterpart, okay, that's on the left hand side, that has the predominant divine masculine in their energy. If we're talking about two males, okay, the male on the right hand side is the one that has the predominant divine feminine energy, and I feel as though the divine masculine energy has woken up to the divine feminine walking away, knowing their self-worth, and I feel as if they are almost looking, contemplating. I mean, these two cards just speak for itself, really. As they are awakening, okay, recognizing how much that they are connected with the divine feminine, which is why they're coming up on the divine feminine side. I feel as if they are really contemplating the divine feminine in this connection, Virgo, which I kind of feel is you, whether you're male or female. I feel as though you may be thinking about them quite heavily. And that's why I feel as if this male figure is on the divine feminine side. There's a lot. It almost feels as if you're kind of telepathically communicating with each other, almost aligning. And this is where the union is in the air. But are they ready for it? I think that message really is for the divine masculine in this connection, Virgos, because I feel as if the unfinished business is that they need to do some more shadow work or some dark night of the soul with regards to perhaps how they made you feel quite bound to them, okay? The amount of nurturing and attention and love that you gave this person. I definitely feel as though this is a connection that has been in union, okay, and is now in separation. But I feel as if they are really contemplating heavily on the divine feminine, hence why we've got two male figures in the divine feminine energy side. But I also feel as though that the divine feminine is also thinking about the divine masculine person. Let's have a look at they were just showing me the Two of Coins, at the bottom of the deck. So I feel as though both of you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced, but we'll see if it's resonating with one side or the other. With the Emperor coming up on the divine masculine's side, I feel as if you could be dealing with an Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart, Virgo. But I feel as if they strongly are seeing now that what occurred in the winter months, that they were actually being quite controlling, that they were actually putting you through, making you feel that you were bound to them in some way. So it feels as if subconsciously they may have known that this connection was quite deep, but yet they still didn't give to it. And that is that third party energy. It almost feels a little tiny bit narcissistical, actually. Because they still continued allowing you to give, to nurture this connection. But when you broke away, I feel as if they lost control, and that's what they are waking up and really contemplating. And I feel as if the action that they're going to take is to focus on what they want. Do they want to be with you? Do they want this connection to come into union? Because I feel on a real deep soul level, they kind of knew, okay? They knew the significance of the pull towards you. But yet they allowed you to continue putting in all the work and not really doing any much. It was almost quite controlling. They were quite controlling. And we've got the Justice coming in reverse. I feel as though the justice was already carried out, okay? Because you walked away. It feels as if this person, Virgo, whichever side you are resonating with, it feels as if the divine masculine energy in this connection almost was brought, like I said, to you on this journey, or you were brought to your person on this journey to trigger controlling aspects of your behavior, okay, that perhaps made the other person feel bound, feel like a victim. And that is the third party energy. But with the Justice in reverse, this is about reconciliation. This is about balancing out the scales. Also, you could be dealing with Libra, or you could have Libra in your chart. But I feel as if it almost feels as if there was a karmic debt. Okay, there was something that needed to be cleaned out and released. Okay, and because Virgo, I feel as if that self-worth card is your card, whether or not you associate with the divine masculine or divine feminine. Somebody broke away. Somebody broke away, recognizing their self-worth. And that's why the justice card is in reverse now, because the justice has been played out. And that is why the divine masculine in this energy, I feel, is really heavily thinking about the divine feminine. And look, I feel as if the divine masculine wants to come out of this uncertainty. It almost feels as if they may be feeling a bit victimized themselves now, awakening to what it is they truly put the divine feminine through. And I feel as if they want to correct it in some way. Yeah. With the Five of Swords, I feel as if the divine masculine in this connection, Virgo, wants to put conversations, upset, disappointment, bad communication, they want to put it behind them. I feel as if they are in the process now of understanding their self-worth, yeah, after going through a period of reflection. Could be dealing, yeah, Virgo, this is your card. So it almost feels as if you triggered them to really look at their behaviors and their actions. This real controlling energy, which I feel that's the third party. It's like they are now understanding by you breaking away that they had no choice but to look at themselves. And I feel as if they want to put that behind them now. Thank you. Yeah, they are understanding that they broke the divine feminine energy's heart in a really big way. And that is why the divine feminine had to walk away, knowing their self-worth. And here comes the divine feminine in the divine feminine's energy with the Queen of Swords. I feel as if the divine feminine spoke their truth in some way. And that's, like I said, that is what awoken the divine masculine in this energy. And I feel as if the divine masculine is very much in the divine feminine's energy, because it's as if they can't stop thinking about the divine feminine, because I feel as if they were very controlling, very, very, very controlling, very jealous, very controlling, very much in their ego, which is all third party energy. And I feel as if they almost, what they're contemplating is they cannot believe that the divine feminine in this connection cut them out. Yeah, I feel as if the divine masculine is realizing that actually they've got a lot of love for the divine feminine, but they didn't speak it. Do you remember what I was saying? They didn't speak it. Now they are conflicted. They don't quite know what to do, what action to take. But I feel as if their guidance with the 1818 card is that they need to focus on what they want rather than what they fear. And I feel as if this internal conflict is part of the fear that they don't know what to do, how to do it, but they do know that they want a new beginning with the divine feminine. But I feel as if they're on a journey right now. And so Virgo, this could be you. Whether you resonate with the divine feminine or the divine masculine energy, I feel as though the divine feminine in the energy walked away, cut out the divine masculine, who is now waking up to realize that they have a lot of love for the divine feminine, but they didn't speak it. Now they're feeling quite conflicted. They may be concerned, because don't forget, they've got this real controlling energy, quite jealous, I would say. They may fear that there will be other competition, but they want the new beginning with the divine feminine. Let's have a look at your bonus card. Quite a deep read here, actually. Yeah, look at that. The secret, I feel, that the divine masculine is not sharing with the divine feminine is that they want a new beginning, and they are really, really contemplating it. And the divine feminine, I feel, is very much all in their head. Not sure whether or not the divine masculine is going to take action towards them. I feel as if the divine feminine may be really analysing conversations, maybe asking themselves, did they do the right thing to cut this person off? Okay. And it almost feels as if you both triggered each other. I feel as if the divine feminine, by cutting off the divine masculine, triggered them to reflect, to go within, and to really look at this controlling behavior, okay? And I feel as if the divine masculine triggered the divine feminine to understand their self-worth. And now the divine feminine is really almost playing back all the incidences that, poor communication, nurturing, giving, and not necessarily having that reciprocal love coming back to them. It feels as if they are really tied up about it. So both of you, it feels as if there's a lot of low vibrational energy that's being created, and that's something that needs to be worked through diligently between both of you before you can come back into union. But I feel as though it is close. The unfinished business is for both of you to balance out fear, balance out what was done in the past, what has been learnt, and can you come back together in this lifetime? Interesting. Let's have a look and see what you both would like to say to each other. Okay, so that one fell out. So the divine masculine in this connection feels as though the divine feminine is leaving them behind, and the divine feminine is basically saying, I couldn't let you get close to me. And I feel as though the divine feminine is saying that right now they can't allow the divine masculine to get too close, because with that Seven of Swords there, they're still working through, I feel, this victim mentality that they were going through. If you notice, these hands are bound, these hands are bound. Only the divine feminine can work through that. And I feel as if, Virgo, if you are the divine masculine, then I feel that you need to almost leave the divine feminine to work it out, okay? Because they can't be around you right now. I feel as if there's too much pain, too much disappointment. And I feel as if the divine masculine is definitely conflicted that the divine feminine is going to leave them behind. Let's have a look and see what the advice is for the divine masculine in this energy for you, Virgo. Thank you. So we have, be the one who is awake, shine in radiance of spirit. And I feel as though as the divine masculine is awakening, okay, I feel as if they are being guided to don't operate from a place of fear. I feel as though the journey that's going on, the work that needs to be dealt with is almost kind of like the past residual energy of perhaps being quite controlling, not giving to the connection when they truly did love the divine feminine, okay? Leaving the divine feminine to do all of the work. It feels as if as they're awake, they're being guided that they should follow what is it they really want with the divine feminine, okay? And don't be afraid of being left behind. So it almost feels as if as one kind of low vibrational energy that was around the connection when you both were in union is what the divine masculine has to work through. But also going forward, there is this kind of fear that I'm picking up that they also need to work through. So whatever the soul contract was for this particular union that I am reading for, Virgo, and only you know whether you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine, I feel as though the divine masculine really signed up for quite a massive almost kind of quite a massive learning, okay? Because it's not just learning about what they done almost, or how they made the divine feminine feel whilst they were in union, but also having to deal with how do they come into union with the divine feminine without being rejected. And so there is another set of fear that's going on there for them. Is it quite? It feels like a very big spiritual lesson, a soul contract that you guys made. But that's what the divine masculine made with the divine feminine a long time ago. And then for the divine feminine side, the advice for the divine feminine, it says, still, pure from the beginning of birth, no impure thoughts, words and deeds could taint your noble self. Absolutely. I feel as if Divine Spirit Universe is coming in to let the divine feminine know that the work that they put in, it was noble, it was pure, it was innocent, and it almost feels as though the divine feminine was very, very much operating from that place of purity, divinity, that inner child, trusting that, you know, they had met their divine counterpart. And I feel as if the deeds of the divine feminine, even though they walked away and they've got some work now to do, it feels as though it's not been unnoticed. And I feel as though the reward is that there will be a union at some point. Certainly not going to be this weekend, but I feel over time, as both the divine feminine and the divine masculine in this connection work through a lot of shadow work, a lot of dark night of the soul, there is the potential that you both could come together again in this lifetime. Okay, Virgos, I'm going to leave that there for you. If it resonates, please feel free to click that thumbs up on the video. It just helps to push the video out to other Virgos. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so. Returning subscribers, I hope you got something really useful out of that message. Let's now move on to our beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. Okay, so Capricorn, for you, we have ascending on the divine masculine side, which is the left. In the middle of your reading, we have family, and on the divine feminine side, which is the right hand side, we have vibrations. So whether or not you are the male or female in this connection, Capricorn, whichever side you resonate with, so you may have strong divine masculine energy in your side, then you will sit on the left hand side. If you have predominantly the divine feminine energy within your side, male or female, you'll be sitting on the right hand side. So I feel as if Capricorn, whoever you are connecting with, or it could be yourself, I feel as if the divine masculine energy in the connection is definitely ascending, okay? Waking up, being illuminated to this connection, and I feel as if they want to move forward towards you. There may have been some third party energy around family issues, okay? Now, it could be a situation where the divine feminine may have wanted to build a family with the divine masculine energy, but they may have already had a family, or family either on either side perhaps got involved in this connection in some shape, form or another. But I feel as though both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, I feel as if there was an appetite definitely to have a family, or to have a family one day with somebody that they would see as their true love or their ultimate soulmate, okay? I feel as though it was the divine masculine energy that perhaps was operating from a place of low vibrational energy, feeling perhaps bound, a little bit victimized in some shape, form or another. Possibly if it was their family, or if they had a family that was perhaps seen as an obstruction, something that is definitely that unfinished business that needs to be attended to. And I feel as if they are waking up to understand that. And I feel as if they are going forward, or they're certainly starting to go forward this weekend of sorting out this unfinished business. Whoever is the divine feminine connection, in this connection, Capricorn, I feel as though they are quite spiritual, okay? Whatever happened within this connection, and only you know your situation, there obviously was some sort of separation, because the divine masculine is now waking up, okay, ascending to the reality of this connection. And I feel as if the advice or the wisdom coming in is for them to focus and take the action with that solar plexus to operate from a place of what they want rather than fear. So if they have a family of their own, or there are members of their family that want of a better word, I suppose, or an example, disagreed with this connection, I feel as if they may have felt bound to not speak what was going on to the divine feminine, or they felt bound to be loyal to their family in some shape, form or another. I feel as if the divine feminine perhaps went into prayer, meditation, trying almost to connect with the divine masculine energy on the 5D. And do you know what? I think it worked. I feel as though it worked, because even though these two individuals are very separate at the moment, I feel as if there is a common mindset to come together and have a family one day. It's like that's in the horizon. That is what they both want. But I feel as though what I'm getting with this family card is that they may have had family members that disagreed with the connection. And it feels as if the divine feminine perhaps pulled their energy away and focused on releasing it to divine spirit, universe, their higher selves, to guide them in some way. All right. For your message, Capricorn, it does say here the energy around you is serious, materialistic and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So that also can let us know that that third party energy may also be somebody in this connection was focusing a lot on work. And it may be that work was having them bound, and they felt quite victimized by it. And it feels as though they're now waking up to having a balanced mind. And as they say, you know, all work, no play makes, you know, Jack and Jill dull boy and girl. I feel as though the divine masculine is waking up with the energy that is around them, because I feel as though they may be quite serious, quite hardworking, quite materialistic, and that may not have boded well for this connection, because it may have meant that they didn't really see the divine feminine for what they really truly were, and that was their divine counterpart. But I feel whoever is the divine feminine in this energy, I feel as if they were quite serious about recognizing that the divine masculine energy person was definitely their divine counterpart. And I feel that their shrewdness and their seriousness was to go into meditation, go into prayer and fasting, in order to seek guidance from divine spirit, universe, their higher selves, to wake up the connection for the divine masculine. Okay. So let's have a look at your clarification. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have judgment. Yeah, reconciliation. It feels as though it's the divine masculine that's been called to action, to resurrect something that on the outside looks as if it has died. And they're showing me the death card. Yeah, a rebirth, transformation. could be dealing with Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. And then, yeah. So what the divine masculine in this connection is ascending to is a new beginning, to speak in spirit and in truth, and to come towards the divine feminine with nothing but the truth, okay? I feel as if they are realizing that they felt victimized by perhaps family influences, feeling victimized by working too hard, focusing too much on work. And with the strength card coming in, they know that it's going to take a heck of a lot of strength and courage to speak truth and hope for a new beginning, clear out any misunderstandings to the divine feminine, but also it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to balance out work, or to balance out family getting involved in their relationship with the divine feminine. And I feel as though as long as the divine masculine in this connection focuses on what they want rather than fearing, it will balance out their mind, okay? It will balance out what they've got to do. It almost feels as though they will apply the same tenacity and strength and shrewdness that they apply in work, or maybe even with their family. They're now going to apply it with the connection with the divine feminine. And yeah, with the World card, yeah, absolutely. I feel as if the divine masculine full well knows that change has to happen, because I feel as if they genuinely do see that the divine feminine that they've separated from, or they're not in communication. I feel as though they do want to start a family with them. They see that on the horizon. And with the Six of Cups coming in, what did I say? The divine feminine already knew that this was a significant connection when they met whoever this person is that holds the divine masculine energy. And I feel as if the divine feminine has missed them, even though they've been in separation. But I feel as if they knew the seriousness of this connection. They may have even associated it as a twin flame journey, and therefore they may already be aware that part of the journey is trials and tribulations. It's not an easy journey going through a twin flame journey. And so I feel at the same time as missing their divine masculine counterpart, whether they are male or female, whoever's got the divine masculine energy, I feel as though they were missing them, okay? And I feel as if they applied the seriousness, the hard work, the shrewdness to really go into meditation, go into prayer, to try and communicate on the astral plane to the divine masculine energy in this connection. Thank you. And look at that. Now, we saw that card as I was shuffling that, or was it might have been one of the other readings. But regardless, with the Six of Swords, I feel as though the divine feminine energy knew that there were choppy waters and they needed to come out of it. They almost needed to disconnect. They may have felt or picked up that the divine masculine energy was feeling quite victimized, feeling quite bound to family responsibilities, whether or not it's their family unit or they have a family of their own, so they may have children or a partner or something. It feels as if they kind of knew that and they didn't want to get involved in it. And that is why the Six of Swords, I feel, is in reversed. It almost feels as if they trust that the vibration that they will almost telepathically communicate to the divine masculine will turn the situation around. And I feel as if it has worked, because the divine masculine is certainly ascending, okay, waking up to know that they've got to take action around whatever this family issue is, and work possibly that they need to balance out. My angels and spirit guides of wow, okay. So the first card is, yeah, I feel as if the divine feminine really picked up that the divine masculine energy has a lot of love. Okay, I also feel as though the divine feminine also has a lot of love for the divine masculine energy person, and I feel as if they do want to build a future. So the divine feminine energy certainly wants to build a family, have a family with whoever is this energy over here that has the predominant divine masculine energy. It almost feels as if they're not even going to get involved in poor communication, outside influences. It almost feels as if they went into retreat, or they're going to go into retreat and just go into meditation, balancing out their energy, focusing on what they want rather than operating from a place of fear. Okay, because they have a lot of love and they want to build a future with the person that holds the divine masculine energy. All right, let's have a look, Capricorn, and see what your twin flame messages are on a soul level to each other. Did that turn? No, I thought it did. All right, my angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your twin flame messages for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and thank you. So for the divine masculine energy, I feel as if on a soul level, they are communicating to the divine feminine that I left when I saw you with someone. So I feel as if they may have pulled back their energy, perhaps because they thought that divine feminine was with somebody else, or they saw the divine feminine with somebody else. But I feel as if it was in addition to possibly the divine feminine may have a family of their own. And I feel as if they are ascending to this negative energy of almost jealousy. I feel like it almost feels as if that's what triggered them to look at outside influences, perhaps of their family, of work. And for the divine feminine energy side, it says here, I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, and I feel as that it's that vibration that the divine feminine energy is exuberating. And that is through possibly meditation, through prayer, through thinking positively about this connection, because I feel as if they're quite serious about coming into union with their divine counterpart who holds the strongest divine masculine energy. They are definitely taking action, but they're doing it on a spiritual level as opposed to a 3D level. And I feel as if they are letting the divine masculine know that they still feel them even though they are apart. And I feel as if they are also communicating that they do want a family. Maybe almost, I feel kind of letting the divine masculine know that there isn't anybody else. There isn't. They are their ultimate soulmate, their twin flame. I feel as if the divine masculine energy not only wants to come in and speak their truth and clear up any confusion that they felt bound, okay, around family influences, but if they did see the divine feminine, and I don't even feel as if it was physically seeing the divine feminine with somebody else, I'm picking up that it could have been like a picture posted on one of the social media platforms, you know, I don't know, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, or somebody within their family showed them a picture of the divine feminine with somebody else. Okay, so we saw Leo popping out here. There's no other major arcanas coming out here. But we have got water signs, we've got swords, so we've got air signs. we've got coins. So air signs are Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. No fire. Okay, all right. I'm procrastinating because I'm just really in the zone with you guys at the minute. Just feeling out the energy. Let's have a look and see what the advice is for the divine masculine energy in this connection, Capricorns. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me your advice for the divine masculine, woo, okay, in this connection. One flew out and it says, knowing that you shall still pass away, knowing that you shall pass away, how can you quarrel and let bitterness harden you? So I feel as though spirit is coming in to advise the divine masculine in this connection that whatever they saw, I feel as if they're being guided that you only have this lifetime with the divine feminine in this body, in this, even though your soul will travel, it's kind of letting the divine masculine know that you have the opportunity to come into union with the divine feminine. You will meet each other in other lifetimes to come, okay? But it feels as if, why hold the quarrel? Why hold the angst of outside influences, seeing something that there could be an explanation for it? It almost feels as if, why hold on to that? Because as your soul moves from lifetime to lifetime, it carries the memories. So why create memories of upset, of quarreling, of being bitter or hardened? And I feel as though that advice may be something that will come to the divine masculine energy person in some shape or another, because we know that they're going to be ascending, coming forward towards the divine feminine energy. Let's have a look and see what the advice for the divine feminine energy is, Capricorns. My angels and spirit guides of the divine, please can you tell me? Thank you. And for the divine feminine energy, it says, there is nothing better that you can give to a person than to be present with them. Ah, very interesting. So I feel as if the divine feminine energy, even though you may be operating spiritually on the astral plane, focusing on meditation, prayer, speaking vibrationally to the divine masculine energy in this connection, I feel as if Spirit Divine Universe is coming in to say, just remember that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and therefore you can reach out to your spirit team, but there is a certain amount of action, okay, with that solar plexus that you too need to have, that you too need to take. Because if you focus on what you really want, you've done your prayer, you've done your manifestation, you've done your seeking your guidance. Now I feel as if you almost need to believe that your divine masculine energy person is going to pick up that vibration and act upon it for the greater good of themselves and you and the union, okay? And I feel as if that will give the divine feminine a balanced mind as to the steps that they need to take, because they are missing the divine masculine hugely. And it almost feels as if you want this divine masculine energy to be part of your life and build a future and potentially have a family with them, I feel as if the divine feminine energy is being guided to use the solar plexus within them. The power and the wisdom is within them to take the steps on a 3D level. All the 5D level work is done now, take those steps towards the divine masculine, because they are ascending. And I feel as though if the divine feminine can come out of that vibrational energy and actually take practical steps, that is where the potential of this connection could actually result in long-term commitment, building a future with each other, and possibly having a family together. Beautiful. Okay, Capricorns, I'm going to leave that there for you. If this message does resonate, please feel free to click that thumbs up button on the video. It just helps to push this video out to other Capricorns. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and feel free to do so. Returning subscribers, I hope you got a useful message out of this on your twin flame journey. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, earth signs. Until next time, I'm sending you loads and loads of love, peace and light. Take care. Bye-bye.